What's going on, guys? So, someone asked me a while back to make a video of my front suspension. So, I'm going to go ahead and jack up the truck, take off the wheel, and then I'll go ahead and talk you guys through it. Okay, so here's just a quick look at my front suspension. As you can see, it's pretty open up there. Have some trailer fenders in there. I'll go ahead and show you that from the top at the end of this. But as you can see, I have some custom upper control arms that were made by a member on Custom Tacos. This was about 8 or so years ago, maybe a little bit less, but so it's been a while. But these arms, as you can see, they're tubular arms. They're made by a member named Kane. I don't actually remember his real name, but yeah, they're 3/4 inches longer than the stock arms, so that helps with camber. And then the ball joint is set at an 8-degree angle. We use a different type of ball joint on the top. It's a thread-in style. I think it's like a Mustang style ball joint. It's just a generic, I think, move ball joint with the zerk plate on the top so you can grease it. But overall, these arms have held up really well. I have never had any issues with them. They have energy suspension bushings in them, and those also have zerk fittings over there, so you can grease the arms. And it uses the stock mounts for the arm. Next up, I have a ball joint, but the ball joint is usually under the arm, but putting it on top of the arm drops it maybe 3 inches, I think, 2 or 3 inches. It does introduce a little bit of bump steer, but the coilovers help with that. You can also see here I'm using 01 to 04 swaybar end links on this here. They actually came with a solid mount, and since the truck is so low, I kept breaking the mount here on the arm, so I ended up switching over to these, and I haven't had an issue since. As you can see, I have energy suspension bushings in there too, and I also have energy suspension bushings with greasable mounts up on the front too. Now the biggest part here for me is the QA1 Coilovers. These are actually from a '69 Camaro. It's using an 8-inch spring with the 565-pound spring rate. You can see down there's a plate. Basically, you cut off the lower spring mount, and then you just brace the arm with that plate, and then it just bolts directly into the arm. You don't have to re-drill any holes or anything like that. It's all using the stock location, but when you do cut off the spring perch, it actually thins out the arm a little bit. So you just use that plate there to brace the arm. It's not welded in or anything, it's just bolted in. As you can see, I still have some room to go down on the coilovers. So if I ever wanted to go a little bit lower, I could. I think that's about an inch, a little bit over an inch. And you can see the knob there, that's to adjust the stiffness. I have it a little bit higher than the middle right now, so it rides pretty stiff. I have trailer fenders in the truck. It was to the point where it was just rubbing the inner fenders on the stock ones. So I cut them out, and then me and my brother put these in. I still need to finish building out to the front here, and then just closing it off, but it works for now. I used to have the fuse box there, so it kind of covered all that up, but I want to clean it up now. Thing is, here is the brakes. As you can see, they're pretty small. They don't stop very well. You can upgrade the pads and the rotors, but at the end of the day, it's really not worth it. You can just spend a bunch of money, and they still won't stop very well. So I've been working on something. Let me show you guys. So for the brakes, I've actually been working on this. As you can see, got some big old calipers here. These are actually from a Cadillac ATS. I saw people doing the swaps on WRXs, and the calipers were really cheap, so I ended up buying some. I have my I had the second one out in my machinist in New Jersey. He has a 2JZ S runner, so he already has a big brake kit on his, so he knows what he's doing. So he's working with me on getting this thing set up. But as you can see, it's way bigger. I'll be using a 12.6-inch rotor, so the stopping power should be good. I'll be upgrading my brake lines, so I'll be using steel braided. So once that's all done, I'll make a video and get it all set up for you guys. Guys, well, thanks for watching. If you guys want me to make any other videos, let me know. I could do a rear if you guys want, but I'll also keep you guys updated with that big brake kit. Thanks for watching. Bye.